Okay. Good evening and welcome. This is Karen French with the Sisterhood of the Rising Phoenix. We are bringing you a ritual for Imbolc tonight. So, welcome and thank you for joining us. Now, let's get to the first slide. This is about Bridget's Hearth tonight, and we're going to be learning a little bit more about Bridget and both Bridget the goddess and Saint Bridget of Kildare. So, to start off, let's talk about the purpose and sacred timing. All right, the intent is to cleanse the space and spirit, welcome Bridget's blessing, and oh boy, this is small.
Want me to
I'm
read
so
it?
sorry. And set a creative, intentional seeds for spring. When Imbolc is on the evening of January 31st or the day of February 1st. And the duration is 20 to 30 minutes. All right. So we have a story for you tonight about Bridget, and Audrey is going to share that with us now.
Now, this story was written from a ritual out of a Celtic coven in Ireland. And this is the Druid's Well, an Imbolc story. When the time came for Bridget to take her place amongst the gods, she went to her father, the doctor, to see what skills were needed in the world. After looking at his daughter, considering for a long moment, he said, I think you would do well in the realm of poets. Go visit the Hawk of the East, who trained your brother Ogma in the way of words. Seek what learning you may from him. So Bridget traveled to the rising sun, climbing up and up and up rocky slopes, showered with spring petals until she reached the nest of the Hawk of the East. The hawk was singing a song of dawn to her young, coaxing them to open her eyes and breaks to greet the day. With tears in her eyes, Bridget knelt and said, I've never heard such a song of sweet music. Will you teach me your song? The hawk trilled softly. The song is a gift to be given freely. But to know this, once you know the song and have sung it, you must be prepared to teach. Not for once you may make its words, its rhyme your own. It's not something you'll be able to hide away from the world. The brightness of the song will radiate from you, and many will seek you for inspiration and guidance. Do you still wish to learn? Yes, teach me, and I will become the patron of all poets and musicians. That this beautiful song will never be forgotten in all the time in the world. Thus, Bridget became to teach mankind the way of poetry and song. But one task was not enough for her. Soon her heart cried out that she could do more, be more. When summer came, she set off to the south. She knew where her brother, Danakchat, had gained great healing knowledge from the proud red stag that dwelled in the tangled woods. Through he led her to a merry chase, and the young goddess was swift and fleet of foot. After many miles, the stag was not able to outdistance her, although she was not able to catch her either. And as the sun rose to its zenith, he bowed his great rack of horns to her, saying, I know what it is that you would seek from me. And if you have given up the chase, I would not even consider teaching you the arts of a physician. You will need the same tendency to battle illness as you would to war against the Fomorians. Out of breath, Bridget panted, I have fire in my heart, in my limbs, and I will not falter in my care. Then you shall be the goddess of healers, the physicians. Inspire their craft, remind them of the heart that resides in the core of the vocation. For without human spirit, the healer can heal no one. Now, Bridget tended both poet and doctor, yet she was restless again. She wanted to learn more, her thirst for knowledge driven by the fires of her spirit. She decided to travel west to the salmon, who Bridget knew had helped her mother Danu give birth to the Dagas numerous children. Perhaps she could quench the fires that burned in her heart. Bridget journeyed through the autumn woods, so intent on finding the salmon's pool that she was all but oblivious to the flaming beauty around her. Eventually, she found the great hazel tree and the spring that flowed from beneath its roots. She looked up into the waters, momentarily startled as a large fish broke through her reflection. Bridget, daughter of the Daga, What do you seek here in my pool? What has brought you so far from hearth and home to this wild place? Kneeling, Bridget replied, Why, Salmon, I know not what I seek, but I do know that my heart is restless and discontent with knowledge that I've gained from hot and sad. Is there something that I could learn from you that will calm my soul? The fish waggled her head back and forth. Child of plenty, daughter of the deep earth. All I know will be but a drop in the great cauldron of your spirit. But I shall teach you. You will become the greatest of midwives, tending to not only the children of man, but those of cow, horse, sheep, and all others who would seek your care. Your touch will soothe the labor pains of mothers, and your sigh will bring comfort to the fathers. But you will be unable to turn away any. Your days and nights will no longer be your own, for new life awaits for no one. Do you still wish to learn? Bridget exclaimed, Oh, yes, Salmon, please. I'm sure I will be so busy that my heart will be full at last. The salmon looked shrewdly at the young goddess, but saw her all she knew. Before Bridget departed, the old fish told her that if her heart still yearned to come to winter, visit the bear in the far north. Bridget was actually content for a time, a whole year, but eventually she became restless again. Her charges flourished, the poets sang like never before, the doctors made new strides in medicine, and rarely did the creature perish under her hands. And yet the emptiness was growing again in Bridget's heart. So remembering the salmon's words and being irresponsible for this, she packed a satchel and asked her brothers, Danucha and Oma, to look at her duties after her duties until she returned. Following the stars, Bridget traveled for many days until she came upon the great snow-crusted cave. Teeth chattering, she called, Mighty Bear, guardian of the North Star, Salmon has sent me to you. My name is, I know who you are, Bridget, daughter of Adaga, son of Appa. The bear interrupted roughly. Salmon mentioned you might make your way to my home. Not satisfied, huh? Bridget stammered, Bear snorted, I think not. You inspire others, heal others, deliver others' children, but you don't save anything for yourself. Come with me. I gave these secrets to Gambu, the smith, long ago. He used them to wage war. I give them to you now. You may choose to use them as he did, or you may choose to make things of beauty and light, or perhaps your taste run more practical. Whatever. This is your choice to be made of joy and wonder and mud, but not duty. And so Bridget became the patron of smiths and craftsmen. In shaping the molten heart of the earth, she found her own core. Her time in the smithy filled her heart to bursting, and that pleasure spread throughout all her other callings as well. So her nature was complete, a guide and mentor to poets, healers, and artisans until the end of all things.
So motivate. All right.
be.
So
So
our
shall
sacred
it be?
our sacred tools for the hearth for the season are the lights, white and red candles to represent purity and the eternal flame. The offerings, bowl of milk or cream, fresh rosemary or bay leaves for cleansing. The seeds, pen plus paper for intentions. Optional, a St. Bridget's cross to hang after. There are easy instructions for making the St. Bridget's cross. I'll have to find some and post them out to the group.
I
And
have direction. I have the whole directions on how to do them. I can do that as well.
oh,
In the
okay.
Facebook group. Do you want me to put it in
You
the
want to
Facebook
post
group?
them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sure.
All right. So to get started,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to light the white candle. Oops, I almost lit the red one instead. I call upon the watchtowers of the east, powers of air, breath of new beginnings, guardians of Aquarius, bring vision and clarity to this sacred space. I turn to the south, element of fire, hearth of Bridget, flame of inspiration, warm my heart and kindle my will.
I'm getting it up. Hold on.
That's
Okay.
all right. To the west, waters of intuition, melting snow, cleansing flow, wash away what no longer serves. To the north, east, still sleeping but quickening beneath the frost, hold me steady as I plant my dreams. Above, I cast this circle, a vessel of light between the worlds. So mote it be.
So shall it be.
So shall it be.
Okay, now it's time. We're going to light a red candle. Ooh, I almost drug that through the witch fire.
Do not light something on fire, I'd appreciate it.
Trying not to light myself on fire.
I meant that. Jesus.
I can't do it with my gloves on.
That's how you gave me that fucking one. Oh. Got it.
All right. Bridget, keeper of the eternal flame, I welcome you to my hearth this symbol night. Bring your gifts of poetry, healing, and craft. Sacred purification. Pass the rosemary or bay leaf through the incense smoke or dip in salt water. Smudge yourself and your space and say, let me do this. By herb and flame, I cleanse this place. Let old shadows fade, make room for grace. The offering of life. Pour a small amount of milk into a bowl. Place it before the candles and say, milk of the ewe, gift of life returning. I offer this in gratitude and hope. I'm putting 2 little rosebuds in our milk and cream as an offering to Bridget, but you don't have to do that.
We add a little bit of honey to it too.
And now we have intentions. Planting what is my screen keeps moving. I'm so sorry. Planting intentional seeds. Intention setting. Write 1 to 3 intentions for the coming season on your paper. As as if you're going to write, I will nurture my creativity, or I release my fear of failure. Hold the paper and hold it, fold the paper, I'm sorry, and hold it over the red candle flame safely, or place it beneath the candle and say, as the light grows, so do my dreams. May they take root in fertile ground. Blessed be.
Blessed
Let's
be.
take a moment to write our intentions.
We'll be looking to go ahead and read the prayer, Bridget.
And Audrey has a prayer to Bridget that she's going to offer up while we write our intentions.
A prayer to Bridget for protection and health. Bridget, goddess of healing, of community, of justice, protector, healer, and patroness of sovereignty, I light these candles for your shrine. Great warrior, goddess, prepare us for battles ahead that we all must face, alone and together. You are she who has never forsaked her children. And when the new religion forced its belief upon our ancestors, you stayed with them and with us, transforming it into something else so you can remain among us unhindered. Goddess of justice, you are she who will light our way in these dark times. I ask that you raise us up so that we may do your work. May we be healthy, loved, and giving our own love. May we, in the coming days, be protected from harm. And may we be free of that which threatens our well being. You walk with us. You walk over this earth, sharing your power, wisdom, and grace. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
All right. Now, did you write your okay. So I'm going to light the witch fire. Safely. Let it back a little bit more. Uh, Starting.
So always please make sure you practice safe fire or safely lighting fires.
Ellie's not here to tell us. We have to pass on the most.
Audrey, you just took the fun out of a fire.
I know, right?
Thanks, Ma. I really appreciate it.
All right, we have witch fire a burning.
I say you just took all the fun out of it, bruh. Like,
I know. All right, so we are gonna. All right, I'm gonna pass my intentions over the red flame. Said the little prayer already. Now,
put a few things in the chat on Facebook, Carolyn. They have to do with Bridget. Okay, just so you know.
Oh, awesome.
So there's like a
Awesome.
whole booklet for February, for embolic, and then there's also a bundle for Bridget, how to practice with her, stuff like that. It even has journal prompts and stuff.
Cool.
So I
don't think I've been in that group.
You're not in the group. You're on the public page. I'll make sure I send you the invite, Whitney.
Okay.
we want you in the group.
Is she also a Discord, Carolyn? You could probably add it up to the Discord too if they're on Discord.
Okay.
On your Discord, you know what I mean? Just take it off of or if you need me to, I can always just send it directly to you so you can put it on your Discord, because I know that you get the information all up on your Discord.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the stuff you just posted now. I'm really excited about it. Just give me some. Girl.
Okay, don't go down the rabbit hole because we're not done.
Yes,
We're not done. We're almost done.
Okay.
Audrey, keep attentive.
So we're going to have a meditation. We're going to sit quietly for 3 to 5 minutes and visualize a soft silver white light filling your home, a blend of moonlight and hearth fire. Or you can just listen to the Spotify music. I will play a song and we'll just meditate during the song. How about that? And that will be, when the song ends, that will be our ending point for our meditation.
And I just put the Bridget Cross directions up there as well.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute
so
myself. I'm gonna mute myself right now. My printer's going like.
All right.
I have schoolwork, so hold on.
I'm just gonna meditate here for a few minutes. Not burning the super hot. Vision this light glowing, expanding. Or flowers. Thank you. Now for the circle dismantling and release. Bridget, honored guest, thank you for your presence. May your flame burn bright in my heart beyond this night. Spirits of earth, air, fire, and water, I release you with gratitude. Go in peace. The circle is open yet never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Certainly.
was meditating, it was weird that um, all I see was a dark purple light surrounding me in my house. It wasn't a bad feeling. It was a comfort
That
feeling.
feels very protective to me.
I would
Yeah,
definitely say, Bridget, you have to keep in mind that Bridget, she was a patron saint of healers. And knowing that you've been through so much, maybe that's her way of protecting you.
I see, when I was meditating, I saw a circle of flame like witch fire surrounding my house and then creating almost like a dome, just surrounding the property, the whole,
mhm,
all of my property
It definitely does.
over the house and created like a dome. And then there was like this flame that went up into the heavens like it was reaching for Bridget.
I think for me, this particular, like this area, since Samhain has been a little darker, energy wise, definitely. And for me, I felt her like I felt her kind of going, darkness is going to be like, it was her way of chasing away the darkness.
mhm.
And so I'm going down for me, this journey with Bridget has been a very interesting. Um,
I don't know what it is, but it was like you said, Karen, a dome over my house, but it was also surrounding me. But it wasn't bad. It was very protective. But I also could feel, because I mean, I was working with the Morrigan earlier today, but I felt her off to the side, letting somebody else step forward.
Hey, honey, you might be the thing I find with Bridget is she is the opposite of the Morgan. They are two sides of the same coin. Well, opposite sides of
Mm-hmm.
the same coin. And this is the
Mm-hmm.
journey that I've been going down these last couple of weeks or so. I've been working with the Morgan for a little over a year. And so doing the research on Bridget, I find that I'm being more drawn to her. Um, and she is a goddess that I normally a goddess I would never normally work with. I normally work with the darker side of things. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that doesn't surprise me. You and I both work with the Morgan. So
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not surprised that Bridget might be calling you too. So if you want to go down this rabbit hole with me, I'm down.
Girl, let's go down this rabbit hole.
Let's
Let's just
go.
fall.
Bridget's wonderful. Yep.
She's from my research, she is amazing. And the feeling that I get from her, um, is the happier side, I would say, of the Morgan. Like she is also a triple goddess. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they're opposites, but they're not at the same time. And what I'm
Yeah.
finding with me is that Morgan's like, oh no, you thought you had one matron, sweetheart. Hi.
Well, some
Mm-hmm.
of the things that Audrey came across listed the Morrigan as Bridget's mother. Some of them say it's someone else. So,
But I'm
you
feeling
know,
that.
it's like Celtic mythology is really twisted. It's just twisted and convoluted. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that way, but
it's been real interesting. It's almost impossible in some places to separate history from fiction. And Bridget is one of those areas because, you know, she was also declared a saint by the Catholic Church really early. And a lot of people feel that because they could not squash the love for Bridget and the Irish people. They were not going to give her up.
Anybody who knows
They
the
made
Irish
her
people,
a
they don't give up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
decided to declare her a saint. So we don't really know if Saint Bridget of Kildare is the same as the goddess Bridget, but it is believed that they are one and the same.
I know. I
So
just
I thought
very
that was really
protected.
interesting. Bridget was a great gateway for me. Coming back to witchcraft after so many years and having so many hangups about it because of religion.
Mm-hmm.
She was a great gateway because she was also a Catholic saint.
Yeah.
And I was a practicing Catholic at the time. And so it made it easy for me to invoke St. Bridget and not feel like I was cheating. You know? I don't have that problem anymore, but she
Same
did
thing with the
open up.
Virgin Mary. I found it was a
Mm-hmm.
lot easier with
Yes,
Virgin Mary.
it is. Yes.
Bridget, Virgin Mary. It's all, yeah, it was.
Yeah. It does make it a lot easier. A lot of witches call on angels. There are a lot of practicing witches who are still Catholic. They
Mm-hmm.
just practice too. There's some that aren't Catholic, you know. But what I'm saying is about the hoodoo culture and voodoo, a lot of them, Santeria, there's another one, and I can't think of the name of it right now. It's shorter but darker than Santeria, a lot darker. That are also based in Catholicism. The Strega traditions are based in Catholicism, the Italian witch traditions, and a lot of the Polish ones, the Slavic ones, have some Christian roots in them as well. So, in mixed in with the pagan.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I found she was a great gateway for me to come back and to not feel bad about it. And,
Yeah.
after a few years have passed, I don't, I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel anything about it anymore. I felt I had like imposter syndrome when I first started practicing again. And I know a lot of new witches have talked about this. So I'm going to talk about it, even though none of us are new witches. Um, or when you first start practicing, it all feels weird.
Yeah.
Especially when you
Mm-hmm.
do rituals or call on deity and stuff like that, you feel weird, like you're just play acting or something. That's imposter syndrome, where you don't feel like you quite belong. You're not sure really about what you're doing, but you're going to do it anyway.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, I felt like that for a while, but as I just decided to fake it till I make it. So I was just going to, gut through that feeling. That's what I mean when I say fake it. I just pretend like I don't feel weird about it and just do it. And so after a short time, um, it started coming naturally to me, and I didn't feel that way anymore. And I'm sure that a lot of pagans probably felt the same way when Christianity was pushed off onto them too.
Mm-hmm.
Felt imposter syndrome when they first had to start going to church and taking communion and things like that. I'm sure it felt really weird. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes anytime we start a new phase of life,
It feels like you're being an imposter. It feels
yeah,
like definitely
yeah.
faking it.
I don't know if I really belong here, but I'm here and I'm gonna do it. So
I remember.
so it's okay out there if to whoever might watch this at some point, if you're new and you're struggling in your practice and you feel like you're not sure if it's really for you, give it a little bit. Try it on, wear it for a little bit and see how it feels. And before too long, you never know. It might come naturally. And if it doesn't, maybe it's just not for you. So keep that in mind as we roll forward.
I think what I would love for people to take out of this coming month's class is that Bridget is a duality. She is a goddess and she is a saint. And going forward, think of it as you are a jack of all trades, just like Bridget. And as you go forward and, as life kind of throws you curveballs and things of that nature, don't stop, keep going, because you never know what you're going to learn. You never know what you've already learned will benefit you in the long haul. And use her as a kind of aha moment. I can be a person of many things. I can be a jack of all trades, and you'll be surprised on where it takes you.
When in doubt, remember Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You'll get
keep
it.
Swimming.
Yep.
Just keep swimming.
Swimming.
Yep.
Sometimes you kind of got to.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to keep moving forward.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I do believe Saturday we do have another ritual lined up, and I believe that this is more of a personal ritual.
It is.
And so this ritual is gonna kind of set basis for later classes. We're gonna be returning with shadow work with Miss Lovely Mama Karen here. So this ritual for Imbolc, this is more of a personal ritual.
And it does feature shadow work and returning to the sacred flame.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is what we're all trying to do right now with Witchfire, our candles and everything, is we're trying to welcome back the sun and its warmth.
You definitely use the warmth.
Yes.
So I cannot wait for all the shadow work classes and Saturday as well. Like I find shadow work to be a better form of psychology in my opinion.
It is a form of psychology. It's absolutely
100%.
100%.
getting to the root of
Form
what
of therapy.
it is triggering you and why, and helping you work through it so you don't have to be triggered anymore. So that's what shadow work's all about. It's about how we transform ourselves. It's about stripping away the old, shedding the skin, and becoming transformed into something new. And that's what this whole year last year has been about, which is the year of the snake. It has been the year of transformation. I know Whitney and I have experienced a lot of transformation.
Yes.
I think all of it.
Audrey's experienced some transformation too. She had to uproot herself and move back to Florida, which she really dreaded doing, but it's turned out okay.
Yes, I can honestly say that I have formed a family. Something that I never really thought I'd ever have. And then I got to meet this just amazing person that has shown me so many wonderful things and what it's like to be in a healthy relationship romantically, something that I never thought I'd dream of ever being. But not only that is I've learned to accept some parts of myself that I didn't realize were a problem. And now that I'm realizing this, it's now time to work on these problems. So,
right.
Well, you got a friend and a sister for life in me.
Well, good.
I'm stealing you. When you come down here, I'm hog tying you, keeping you in my closet.
No, you have to share.
Okay, Karen, I seen your message, love.
Thank you.
Just share. It's not fair.
And I'm bringing Karen, I'm bringing you that Tumblr too that says practice safe hex.
I love it.
Remind me, Whitney, I do need to talk to you about a Tumblr though. I'm in desperate need of a new cup.
Okay.
Desperate need of a new cup.
Sorry, my throat is very sore.
Oh, girl, that's okay. You don't have to.
Hey, ginger, honey, and a little bit of lavender will do you wonders.
Lemon balm is what the thing that I keep thinking.
Well, see, I have a tincture. It does take 6 to 8 weeks, but I'm going to cold press it to where it'll only take just a few hours, and it's elderberry, lemon balm, ground ginger, and honey.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Hey, send me
Yep.
some. When you come down, I want some. I want to try it.
Okay. But yeah, it's
He knows we do a lot of that
if I
stuff
cold
around
press
here,
it,
and I'd rather
it'll
not.
I can get it done a lot sooner. Granted, it won't be as strong as the 6 to 8 weeks, but it'll still do its job.
Oh, girl, listen. No complaints. I've got a sick boyfriend and a 13-year-old that brings home stuff from school. I'm good.
I've been lucky so far. Real
Knock on
lucky.
wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
I don't see any. Oh, there's some Palo
I know
Santo.
what.
Knock on wood. No, don't
I just
say
I
that.
knocked
Don't
on
say
Palo
that because
Santo.
do it. Don't do it.
Palo Santo's wood. I knocked on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, listen, this gets
Rebecca,
brought.
I didn't see a message. What was it on?
I don't know. Now I'm confused because who is Sisterhood Phoenix?
Carolyn.
Me.
Well, I usually be right back, and you
Because I'm
still
going to
you
the
haven't left.
bathroom, but I listened
Oh,
to what everybody was saying first. I'm
Oh,
going to the bathroom now. I'll be back in a minute.
I was like, that's what had me
Um,
confused. I'm like, wait a minute, and I didn't mean to say Karen. I meant to say Carolyn. But
oh,
little
something
man came down, so it was like, yeah.
something I do want to bring up. If you guys want to see any featured Celtic gods or goddesses in future classes, shoot me a message. Let me know, and I will gladly dive down the rabbit hole. Although his name is Jim, just so you know.
Well-
the rabbit's name is Jim. But I would love to dive down that rabbit hole because I'd like to do.
well, don't say I would love to dive down Jim's hole, please.
I do that a
Karen,
lot.
don't forget to mention the healing circle to
I did.
Rebecca.
Oh, yes. I talked to Whitney about it. We have been talking about doing a healing circle
Okay.
for all of the, for anybody that's interested in the group. I know you're a healer too. I'd love for you to take part in that with us.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know when. We don't have a date yet. It's something we'll be pitching out there to see what's good for people. Probably
Yeah.
won't be in February because I'll be tied up with radiation. But
Okay.
after that, I'll be done. So
Did you tell him the good news?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
chemo is brutal.
I'm not fighting.
yeah, it was. Uh-huh. I had told Rebecca and Whitney already that
I
my
knew it was
test was
coming.
clear. Finally, good news.
Right. Most
So
definitely. I'm so when she came home and told me, I was so excited, and like it kind of pumps me up for the next phase with the radiation a little bit.
I wish I was pumped up. I'm not.
I
Just tell them
Not
you want to
thrilled.
be pumped full of good meds so you don't
Yeah,
feel it or do it.
it only takes 15 minutes, but I have to go.
Excuse me, ladies. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Granted,
Everybody in my house is trying to go to bed. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm still here, guys.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
okay. I do have to say though, is I did get lucky. I didn't get as much of the side effects from
she's the side
the
effect queen.
chemo pills.
I'm so glad she got peeling on her hands too.
Did she?
Oh, it's
That
still
was
trying to heal. It's
that
so
was a
bad.
I will say that was definitely an interesting side.
It was weird.
It was
Yeah.
definitely a weirder side effect. The last time
I was trying to figure out what I did wrong, what I touch.
It's called hand
Should
foot syndrome.
really
should I
nothing was done
go?
wrong.
Yeah, it's not a common one.
Yeah, I was like, should I soak it off? I mean, and what do I do? I was
I don't think there's
freaking
really
Just
help.
wait and peel.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
and I'm
just waited.
still peeling.
It
Done done because I used that
Not as
clobetasol, but
bad.
it did.
There's just the little spots here and there on my fingertips
Oh,
is
listen,
what's
she
left.
was over
But
here
other
peeling
than
like a
that,
dragon.
It wrecked my skin though on the back of my hands,
yeah,
but it
it
did stop
was
peeling.
horrific.
So
I'm
I
gonna stop
traded
the
one thing for
recording.
another. Yes, that's fine.
But
Thank you
I
for
was just
joining
glad
us.
that I didn't have as many of the bad side effects. It could have been worse. I know this, and
Oh,
most people do
sweetheart,
It'll
know it.
always be worse.
sweetheart, I learned from experience.